Leo, welcome to your weekly horoscope for May 4th through the 10th. Let's go ahead and look at your chart for this week. So we start the week with the full moon on Sunday night. So Monday and Tuesday, you'll be feeling this energy of the full moon in your third. So this is a awareness and culmination of your mind. The third house is the bottom of the chart. It has to do with our communications. It has to do with our thought patterns, all types of to and fro type of exchanges, whether it's synergistically in our minds or with others in communication. So this high point here is both a high point of the past 6 months for those of you who may have started something new relating to that third house over the past 6 months when you had a new moon here, but also in relation to the past 2 weeks where we have the full moon now of this lunar cycle in your ninth house. So about 2 weeks ago, you guys went off on a new journey, literally. Or it's been this new uncovery of your journey. The ninth house is your life path. It's about adventure. It's about philosophy, travel, anything that expands your horizon. So that energy has been getting more and more fuller, more and more energy in this area. And then now at the beginning of this week, there's an awareness of both sides. That's what the full moon signifies, an awareness of both the the high point of this ninth house activity and also the awareness of this bouncing off the moon here in the third, helping you really see the importance of the practical day-to-day exchanges and communications and the rational sort of mind. The third house is like the left side of the brain, which is very rational, very realistic, very almost scientific, and then the right side is very expansive, philosophical, theoretical. So having that balance too is a very important element of this at the beginning of the week. Balancing the left and right hemispheres of the brain, you might say, the practical with the theoretical, but it can be in something in particular, maybe it's through the traveling or something. You've been studying some philosophy or spiritual studies, it can be a high point with that, but seeing both, you want to make sure that we always balance the energies of the full moon. So that's right at the beginning of the week. On Monday also we have the Sun squaring up to Jupiter. Jupiter's been transiting your 12th house, so there's been a lot of opportunities for you to get involved with the spiritual side of things. Spiritual life, alone time, tranquility. And that's been an opportunity, since about the middle part of last year, actually, later to middle part. And so there's been a lot of expansion there. And so beginning of the week, there can be some more opportunities for that with the square up to your sun here of this whole lunar cycle. But work with it constructively because it is a square. So the square is always calling us to take it very grounded, take it long term. Do some of these 12th house matters constructively, and I think that'll be a great energy on Monday. Can also be maybe some opportunities coming in from that 12th house. Now Tuesday and Wednesday, the sun is going to be trining up to Pluto. So early part of the week as well, very powerful. And this is a power of your communications. You've had Pluto in your 5th house helping you see the immense power of of what you have to say or your self-expression or what you can paint or create. 5th house is all very, creative as well. So whatever that is, that's very supportive. So this whole Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday time period, put this powerful self-expression into, again, whatever it is you're involved with of this life journey, of this new path, of this life fold, of things abroad, of spirituality, of philosophy, things like that. And that'll be an excellent energy for you to work with. Now around Wednesday, we've got Venus shifting signs. She's going into your 11th house here around midweek, around Wednesday. So your 11th house is about your groups, your friends, your network circles, your ideals, your visions, also the income you derive from your work, the satisfaction you derive from your work, giving, contributing. So Venus here is about enjoying these things. So this can mean maybe with this shift around midweek and onwards for the next few weeks, good enjoyment of these matters. So I would really get amongst friends, I would get amongst groups, do some community related things. I think you'll find that very enjoyable. Give, that selfless energy. I think you'll find that very, very pleasing. Things larger than self is what the 11th house really signifies. Now, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we've got weekend. We have two aspects from Mercury. Mercury is going to be trining up to the North Node and then squaring up to Neptune. So first of all, with this North Node, the North Node's been transiting your 2nd house of finances, of the material elements of life, your enjoyment, the simple pleasures. And so there is this continued opportunity for you to enjoy these things. Now, you may not notice it personally because the North Node is not a planet. It's not a personal planet. But this whole year is about this, for you to increase your self-reliance, your sense of self-worth, and your abundance in life. So this can be an excellent weekend for you to put energy into that, whatever that is for you personally, or just enjoying the simple life, being grateful for what you have, things like this. Now, that Mercury squaring up to Neptune is maybe something relating to relationships over the weekend. Just make sure you keep nice and grounded with relationships. Neptune in the 7th has been showing you the importance of trusting and letting go of that particular area of your life. So over the weekend, be sure to do that, because Mercury is a planet that likes to understand everything. Squaring up to Neptune can be, if we try to understand what's going on in that area, for example, it'll just confuse us. So working constructively means letting go, flowing, and trusting that things are exactly how they need to be and the way that they are in that 7th house. Relationships, one-on-one connections, things like that. So that's a challenge of the weekend, but the best advice I can give you is to just flow, let go, surrender in that area. It might be easier said than done, but that's the key. And so if you do that, then you'll find that peace and tranquility coming in. And this has been Mercury in your 10th house, where you're going to have a lot of activity actually this month. He's slowing down. He's about to go retrograde next week. Mars just shifted in here this weekend, Sunday night. This weekend that I'm talking about for this week, around the 10th and 11th. Mars is going to be in that 10th. So, into next week, there's going to be a lot of energy for you to put into your work, your career, anything on that public level. There's some rehashing, some things you're redoing in that career sector this week with Mercury going retrograde. So think about it, work with it over the weekend. But again, that North Node is the supportive element. See how you can increase your sense of self-worth, your self-reliance in life, and that'll be a nice supportive energy for you that weekend. But very motivational too. I think you're going to be very motivated. Mars does like to be at the top of the chart too in that 10th house. All right, well, hope you guys have a fantastic week. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're new to this form of astrology, do check the website, masteringthezodiac.com. Also, if you'd like a personal reading looking at your personal chart, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.